If you are looking for a Brotato character that truly tests your ability to maximize a single tool, the One-Armed is for you. This guide dives deep into the aggressive, wave-clearing potential of the Ghost Axe, a weapon that scales with each kill to become stronger as the game progresses. With One-Armed's inherent attack speed and the Ghost Axe stacking melee damage, this build thrives on an aggressive playstyle, clearing waves quickly and growing exponentially stronger in preparation for tough bosses and chaotic late game waves. Oh, and a word of advice. If you do stick around until the end, don't judge me for what might or might not happen there. Now let's dive in. For the One-Armed, there is no better weapon than the Ghost Axe. Its ability to gain melee damage with each kill turns aggressive play into scaling powerhouse. The Ghost Axe excels at turning early game momentum into late game dominance, as every swing clears waves while stacking damage. This weapon rewards aggressive strategies and synergizes perfectly with One-Armed's attack speed bonus, creating a lethal combination for shredding both waves and bosses. By the way, what's your favorite weapon to use with One-Armed? Do you think the Ghost Axe is the best choice, or do you prefer something else? Let me know in the comments, I would really like to hear your thoughts. Now let's talk about important stats for this build. Of course, the most important stat is bonus melee damage, as One-Armed is already starting with bonus attack speed. You don't need to focus attack speed from the beginning, but you should get it later. It's really crucial in the late game that you have enough attack speed to be able to clear all the enemies. While percentage increase of the damage is usually very valuable for other builds, it's not the priority here, because the Ghost Axe naturally increases damage with kills, and focusing on melee damage yields far better results. For survivability, prioritize health to increase your durability and provide a larger buffer during intense waves. Range comes next, improving your ability to hit enemies before they close in. Dodge and armor follow as defensive layers, dodge to completely avoid hits when possible, and armor to reduce incoming damage when you do get hit. Of course, it's better to cap dodge first and then focus on armor. During the early game, the priority is to aggressively farm kills and stack the Ghost Axe melee damage bonus. Thanks to the One-Armed's innate attack speed boost, you can clear small cluster of enemies with ease, but be mindful of positioning to avoid unnecessary hits. Move fluidly through the enemy groups, keeping control of the battlefield and maximizing the efficiency of each swing. Item-wise, target melee damage upgrades like Mastery and Claw Tree as soon as possible. Boosting your HP is also vital, so look for survivability items such as Alien Worm for regeneration or Cute Monkey for healing from pickups. To ensure you don't fall behind in scaling, consider picking up Gentle Alien early for increased enemy spawns and higher kill potential. Focus on simple upgrades. Rerolling should be limited to keeping your resources intact for stronger items in the mid-game. In the mid-game, as waves grow tougher, it's essential to keep scaling your damage and survivability. Still, your focus should be on increasing bonus melee damage, but to withstand increased enemy pressure, you need to focus on defensive upgrades as well. Items like Leather Vest, which boost dodge and armor, or Tentacle providing healing tied to critical hits are very valuable. Mobility also becomes crucial, making wings a valuable pickup to help you stay agile and avoid getting surrounded. Rely on your aggressive approach to maintain momentum, but use strategic positioning to stay safe as waves become more chaotic. As you approach the final waves, Your build needs to balance immense offensive power with survivability. To enhance your defense, pick up Exoskeleton for armor and speed, ensuring you stay mobile and durable in the face of growing enemy numbers. Kite enemies carefully during waves, using your mobility to avoid getting surrounded. The combination of crit damage and durability from these items makes boss fights significantly easier, as you can sustain through their attacks while dealing massive damage with every strike. This build, however, has some weaknesses. Despite its immense damage potential, the one-armed Ghost Axe build is not without its flaws. The single weapon constraint means you are entirely reliant on the Ghost Axe scaling mechanics. If you fail to secure enough melee damage or attack speed upgrades, your ability to clear waves and defeat bosses will be severely compromised. You also need to play very aggressively from the beginning, so you are able to scale your damage high. Otherwise, you won't be able to kill enemies further. Survivability is another critical concern. With limited defensive options, staying alive requires careful positioning and constant awareness of your surroundings. This build remains vulnerable to overwhelming enemy numbers or unexpected boss mechanics. Managing these weaknesses requires a balance of aggressive play and disciplined movement. And that's it for the one-armed Ghost Axe build guide. This character offers a unique challenge with its single weapon restriction, but when optimized with the right stats and items, it becomes one of the most rewarding builds in Brotato. I hope you enjoyed learning how to unleash the true potential of the Ghost Axe and take on everything from dense waves to deadly bosses. If you found this guide helpful or have any feedback, drop a comment below. Your input is always appreciated. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Brotato content. Good luck and may your axe always swing true.